They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Howdy y'all, this is Robbie C here, and today's video is a tip that has been not too easy to implement in my own life. You're picturing this, right? You're walking up to the big hole, the longest hole on your course, the big open field, and you're like, now's the time to drop the bomb. Here we go, engage, it's distance time. And so you step up to the tee box, you get ready, and you throw as hard as possible, and you throw it into the ground. Or you turn it over, or I don't know. When I think about those shots, I think that there's a few things that go through my mind, and I start to question, how am I gonna get this distance? How am I going to throw as far as humanly possible? And this weekend, literally this weekend, I finally connected a dot that has been so helpful, and Danny's been preaching it for years over on his channel. I believe the one thing that is holding back most people from more distance is power. What do I mean by that? I think that too many people are trying to overpower their discs or throw them too hard, and because of that, it's messing with their form, it's messing with their timing, and all of these other things. You could easily look at all of the building blocks that go into a proper form or proper technique. But when you think about those building blocks, none of them matter if you're throwing too hard. If you are trying to overpower the disc, what's going to happen is you're going to have moments where rather than coming through nice and smooth and throwing it flat or throwing it with the nose down, you're going to yeet into it and it's going to pop up and then whoop, your nose up once again, and like all of the rest of us that are beginners and noobs, you're going to see it just stall out. So here's my tip, the creme de la creme. I think that's the thing, right? The beautiful thing. If you want to reach your maximum distance right now, here's what I suggest. Exactly what I've been trying to do, and that is to stop trying to throw as hard as you can and think about throwing smooth and fast. You're looking for snap and spin, but you're looking for smooth. Because if I can smoothly come across, just watch some pros, watch some pro coverage, some pro footage, and you're gonna see that there are people out there who can throw the disc super hard with a ton of strength, like this guy right here. What a boss. Oh man, what a strong human being. But then there's people like this guy right here who aren't gonna win a weightlifting competition. And that's okay, because they can still throw 650 feet. Now, when you watch them throw, you may say,
well, Robbie, it looks like they're throwing really hard. Robbie, it looks like they're trying to power the discs.
Stop, just stop. Stop telling me these things. I see it, I get it. I'm not trying to tell you that you're never going to throw the disc hard. I'm trying to tell you that for those of us who are not the pros and we are locking down our form and all have room to improve, if you're trying to perfect your form, throw slow. Throw smooth. Now, I'm not thinking that you need to get out there with your disc and be like, time to throw. Yeah. Right? You're not trying to do that. You do need to actually put some power behind it, but you don't need to put all of your power behind it. Simply backing off on trying to throw as hard as I possibly can has actually allowed me to throw pretty far. Holes that I was reaching with a mid-range, I'm now throwing putters on, and holes that I used to throw a putter on, I'm now overthrowing and trying to really take power off. And that's with just 3 days of trying to work on it. So, back off the power. Lean away from it, and you're going to see that, man, when I really try to step into it, when I really try to just yeet this thing, it just dives straight into the ground or it doesn't go very far. But when I throw smooth and soft, just a whoosh, bang, that disc flies for days. I want you guys to try to go out to your next field, and you need to do this in a field. Don't try to do this during a round, because if you do it during a round, you're gonna step up to that big hole like the classic move, and you're gonna throw too hard. If you are trying to get maximum distance, head to a field and just throw slow and smooth, slow and smooth. I mean, Danny's motto has always been slow is smooth and smooth is far. Think about those things and man, just let that sink in and tell me how the results go for you. So that's what I got. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys liked it. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, hit all the buttons, and remember to keep throwing some discs. But for now, I'm gonna leave you with the birdie.